Welcome back to the World's Most Dangerous Podcast. Now, so coming in and see what's up, fellas.
What's good?
What up? What up?
What up? What up? Hey, Poop.
What it
Why you
do?
like you ready to talk already? Go ahead, bro.
You said what?
You like you ready to talk already?
I know, right? You done leaned back and everything.
What's up,
Yeah,
Poop? What you got
You
to
told
say?
Hey man, I don't know
Hey.
if you guys noticed it. I've noticed this new trend, and it's like about 5 or 6 in my circle alone. You notice that it's a lot more Caucasian men with black women.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot
That
on
that
a lot
has
of
been
commercials and stuff.
like commercials, like you can see like a mixed child running, and also it'd be a white father with a black one. I'm like, that is like really. And then like around my complex, I see it all the time, and I'm like, wow, they really took more women.
Yeah, I've been seeing that for years. They call it either divesting or swirlers. One of the two, I think they call it.
Right. But do you? I don't know if y'all ever heard of.
I ain't
Like,
gonna lie. I did not expect this,
years
Pookie.
ago. Huh?
I did not expect this.
No lie. I don't know if y'all ever heard like the conspiracy that like the sun rays are like changing, and Caucasian skin they're not gonna survive that as the sun keeps changing. The sun is killing them slowly, so like I said, it was a conspiracy of blending with us because we are melanated people that's built for the sun.
I ain't hear that.
You've never
No,
heard
I
that?
didn't hear that one.
You've never heard that?
Honestly, when I was at last year, when I was at one of my jobs, somebody was talking about that, and I was like, "Bruh, you can't know if they're changing because you can't see the sun rays, guys."
But
like,
they
no,
feel it on their skin. They burn, like they literally burn, like.
Yeah,
And they
their
were saying
skin burn.
like over time it's gonna change, and they're not gonna be able to survive that. So they're getting, kind of blending now.
Yeah, I've never heard anything like that
Never,
before.
yeah. I heard that conspiracy quite a bit. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard it from like a few different sources.
You know what we should do one day? Play a game of guess which race started this conspiracy.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah,
it's like,
that's what I
Oh.
like. I just want to see if y'all like,
Which race started the conspiracy?
yeah, like it's just.
I don't know, man. It goes pretty far back, man.
Yeah,
but,
but yeah.
nah, I mean, yeah, that's a funny one. I did not expect you to go there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Yo, I swear to God, I wasn't. Yo.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a quick one because I like I said, I've seen it around here, and a few of my friends, like a few white guys I know around here that I hang with sometime, and they all black women.
Hey,
Did they share this conspiracy with you?
Huh?
Did they share that conspiracy with you?
No, they died, but I'm just
I was waiting for the answer.
I said what? What do you say?
I said I was waiting for your answer.
But no, he didn't. But I just started seeing it more like not a problem, but I just something that it kind of caught my eye. Like I've been seeing like cereal commercials. Be like a little mixed girl with a white father, hair all. She got braids, and I'm like,
yeah.
Like I understand what you're talking about though. Like how all these commercials, all of a sudden you got the white dad, and like the commercial for it's like a breast cancer commercial, and it's a black lady talking inside the breast cancer commercial, and everything. All of a sudden you see a white man put his arm around her, and they're hugged up together and stuff. So it's like it's more open now, you know what I mean? They're exposing it more and more, you know what I mean? Like interracial couples and couples.
And when I say that is like because you think about it like with that whole conspiracy thing, like are they pushing that agenda? Is that something they secretly like, hey, do this, more of this, get more of this, like pushing that,
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
I personally don't see it. I don't see. You see who? Wait, who do you think is pushing the agenda?
Just who controls us all? Whatever they want, they're gonna push.
The powers that be.
I would say
Right.
this.
So
I would say
Why is that such a high thing all of a sudden. Like I said, not a problem at all. It's just
Right.
something
Well,
I know.
well, it makes money. It shows a level of consciousness or what most will consider wokeness for the brand to
Yeah.
see an interracial or blended family, and therefore it's appealing to more people.
Right.
Mhm.
And even this, like, look at this. Like, you remember the whole thing of getting the black man out the home.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, if you want this government assistance, a black man can't be in there. Why were they trying to separate us so bad? And now all of a sudden you got this. Boom. You get what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
Black family.
if you look
Empower
at
Black unity.
if you look at how the current dating and relating in the black culture is,
yeah.
divesting and all that stuff is it's like a thing. Like it's black men and women are kind of at odds right now. If you look at the whole dating scene among
Right.
black
And I
women
said that
and men.
we're coming back because at a point, don't get me wrong, like, you know, black men supposedly wanted the lighter skinned women or, you know, the blonde haired women, and, you know, so these women started doing that. They started getting these blonde wigs and putting blue contacts in their eyes and trying to have that look, trying to keep us around. Now I feel like now they're looking elsewhere. Now we're coming back. You know what I mean? Now black
You
men
think
are
they did
Well,
that for us? You think they
Huh?
wear blonde wigs and blue contacts
the
for
Nicki
us?
Minaj's, the Lil Kim.
You talking about how the black women are, like some of the black women are like artists and all that stuff, coming out with blonde wigs and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Because I felt like there was a certain point of time where they felt behind the scenes. We were put in the back seat, and now I feel like they're starting to get that attention again. I actually see that trend of now people are understanding the true beauty of black women.
Yeah, but also this, like Troy had said earlier about money. You have to say this is nothing new. Like even back in, remember back when they used to have like the first girl. They showed you know, now it's gay marriages, gay couples on TV now. It's like they seeing what's hot and they move towards the hotness. They don't care either way.
That's it.
They
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
wherever social media is moving towards. Hey, money is money.
So you think that the African American race is at risk as well?
Is that risk?
that risk for what?
Yeah,
Risk
that's
with
I think it's
everybody kind of mixing in now. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's still
So-
a minority thing. I don't think the majority of us. I still think it's just a small percentage. It's just when you see that, your eyes go there. You know.
Mhm.
Right. I'm just saying, like, just asking, like, could it be a survival mechanism for them?
Nah.
I don't see it. Like I don't see it.
not. You know what I'm saying?
They'll just build bunkers
It
and
could be,
go.
it could be not. You know what I mean? Who knows?
They'll just build bunkers.
surviving- I'm
just
open for
surviving that
everything.
DNA, and you have to, you know, kind of link it to what survives.
But when I look at history,
Yeah.
and I'm not talking about just America, I'm looking at global history.
Mhm.
I don't see that agenda being pushed. I don't see a space where that agenda will be pushed openly.
No, I definitely don't think it would be done openly either. But like I said, it's just an odd trend. But like you said, the world is evolving. Like I was telling Troy, like I was telling the fellas, bro, our last party. I don't know if you noticed, but you know, it was a 9-year-old. He about to be 8. I think he was probably like 8 or 9, and he had all purple fingernails.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of threw me back because I'm just like, wow, dang, this early.
Yeah, and to be honest,
Yeah.
I think that trend is more so mimicking celebrities because I see more celebrities also with their fingernails painted, and
I've seen
you
that
know
too.
this more things are becoming less gender oriented in today's society. So now fingernail painting is not as feminine as it once was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in certain like that grunge, I think in that like grunge culture, like them painting their fingernails was black was like a part of what they do,
Yeah.
Right.
and it wasn't had nothing to do with sexuality.
But
So
I'm raised like even like with that, like the black nail wasn't as feminine. That was more of the most masculine of the colors. But like when you start going to like the more feminine, light pinks and reds and stuff that
yeah, I mean, if he come with a full acrylic set, or duck nail or whatever. They
baskets and and almond nails and. I'm like, girl, dude, my brother, where you get that from? Let me see them things, man.
Yeah, let me see them.
Hey, is it crazy
Brad, look good with the Tim.
And was he in the nail salon like this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna get you when we get out of here. Yeah, make sure.
My nails
I
dry.
got a pedicure before. I mean, not a manicure, not a pedicure, manicure.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, as long as you ain't put no damn nail polish on it.
What are we saying?
Craziest thing, and I probably shouldn't even be saying this because I don't even know if he watch or not. Yo,
God's always watching.
I was in a friend's wedding one time. My boy, I was staying with my boy, and I remember he was getting his hair cut and blah blah blah, and riding around while he getting his stuff together. Went to the nail spot. I'm like, okay, my man about to get a quick little shine, whatever. So I'm sitting in the car. My man come out with the flip flops, walking out with his toes. I'm like,
he went there and treated. He went there and treated himself. He was treating himself.
That's it. He treated himself. You know what I mean?
I got a pedicure before. My rusty ass toenails. I got a pedicure before.
Yeah, I'm all for a pedi. I just think
the sander and stuff for you.
All that. You had to pull out the whole tool shed for that. Yeah, sure did. You had to pull out every tool. Damn sure did. It wasn't me myself, my sister treated me to that, which I wasn't expecting. It just kind of happened. I was like, okay. I know that water that you put your feet in, that shit's so goddamn hot. It was steam coming from that motherfucker. And I was stuck my feet in there, man. I felt the pain shoot up through my legs. Like, what the fuck? Hot ass water.
You ever did the jump with a fish eating the stuff off your feet?
Yeah, that's weird.
I heard you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I heard it was bad. Yeah, you scoop them out and then you fry it up and eat it.
What?
Yeah. It was some good little fish pop.
Let me ask you a question. How do y'all feel about? Have y'all ever called another black man king?
Nah.
So I was having a conversation with this dude. He was like, man, another man king is he called it gay. He was like, man, that's gay. That's like calling another man daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you give another man, you the ruler, who the ruler? Like, and he's
like he's saying it like you're saying.
Have you ever been called one? I've been called king.
But I was like, I never called anybody that. Like,
nah, not at all.
Like, it's just like, what's your?
I've never been called king, but a few people threw out Saya a few times. But
I've just been. Somebody came and bowed down. That's it.
Right? Yeah.
They came and bowed down.
Another man, I appreciate you. Somebody was like, that's weird to say to another man. I don't think so. I say it.
No, I don't think so either.
Like, I don't know. I just don't. I can't call it. Like, I don't know. Maybe like I see what you're talking about, Poop. Like,
I mean, it's weird, but I wouldn't think someone's.
I can't call another man king. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's like you seen Puff Daddy be calling them other dudes daddy and stuff like that. It's like
yeah. But that's fucked up. I mean,
But I would respect you like one. You know what I'm saying? Like I give you respect. But I'm not about to call you a king.
Yeah, naturally, I never got on board with it.
Yeah, they used to call him sweetie and give him a kiss on the neck, but we never thought
Frog Prince right there. Shit.
Oh, snap.
You know what I thought you was gonna call me? I thought you was
Gotta come
about
up
to
with
say
something
King
new.
Kong or some bullshit.
Yeah, y'all gotta come up with something.
AJ, you remember you played the Kingpin?
Yeah,
Remember in
Kingpin.
Daredevil?
On Daredevil?
Yeah. Shit, Pookie Payne called the alien on that movie, Paul. And then
When you
fucking
had the tribe and that
Pookie Payne
Scorpion
as
King?
Ethan. All
You was
superstars, motherfucker.
Oh man.
Head of that Scorpion King. Remember that tribe that was Scorpion King? Wasn't you the chief?
Who me? You stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah, before the Furious of his army.
All right, cuz I was a bit hesitant to tell my story, but
Yeah, I was about to ask.
I think-
how you doing?
Oh, go ahead.
I think Moogie's interpretation was whack. That shit was nothing like what he described.
Said whack.
I'm gonna say it. That's why I'm gonna say it. I don't know what the hell he was talking. He talking like it was the sweetest, like it was all cool. No.
Yeah.
Hold on. You gotta
That shit was torture.
You gotta tell the whole story. You ain't
Yeah,
followed
tell the
directions.
whole story.
I'm going
You
to.
ain't followed.
Moog
Yeah,
didn't.
don't
Moog was like, yeah, I just went there and did it and I was done. No.
It was
don't
I'm gonna
point
start.
that man out.
I'm gonna start from last Saturday when I stopped eating. Because I was told, I was given instructions. They said, all right, last day you can eat, Saturday, Sunday, nothing but liquids. Certain things you can't eat, nothing but liquids. Then you start your prep.
guys.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I got it done. Everything's clear. You know what I'm saying? Everything good. I'm, 10 years, I got, another 1 to 10 years, I'm good. So that's great. That's great. All right, Sunday. It's like, all right, don't eat nothing, then you start your prep. I remember Mook he mentioned the drink. He's like, all right, you gotta pour a little drink in the cup, mix it with water, then you gotta chug it, and then you gotta chug 2 whole ones full of water after. So I did all that, boom, boom. Right? And it's like 6 o'clock. My mom was telling me, like, yeah, you should take Aaliyah home, my daughter. I'm like,
Oh, no.
I don't know if I should take her home. I just took this drink, man. Like,
No.
nah. She's like, no, it won't kick in for a few hours. I'm like,
A few hours.
My stomach ain't, I don't.
Nah.
As soon as they pulled off, I exploded, man. I went. I called my mom, said, I'm glad I ain't leave, man, because it would have been bad for your car. I'd have did that.
Yeah, we
So boom, that's when it started. It started about 6:30.
I did
So boom,
that.
it hit me like a good 2-3 times. Boom, 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 boom. So then the procedure was the next afternoon. So I'm like, all right, I got to do it again. I got to do it again in the morning. And they got to do it, then I go in. So I do. So the whole night, I did not go. I say, and what happened was I fell asleep. I tried to fall asleep. And then, when you get that urge that you got to shit. So I popped right. I did that shit like 15 times throughout the night. So I didn't get no sleep all Sunday night. So Monday, I got up in the morning. I was just like, man, I'm up. Fuck it. I to do the other shit. And, I'm drinking, whatever. Now, I didn't read the entire instructions, so that was my fault. All I remember it saying was stay hydrated. I started drinking a little bit after. I think I did, because I ended up going back to sleep because I was tired. So I thought I drank something, but I wasn't sure. So we get there early to prep or whatever, and the first thing that the receptionist asked me, like, did you have something to drink? Or I was like, I think so. And then she froze. She was like, nah, you can't have nothing to drink, man. It can kill you. I was like, what? Kill me? I didn't remember if I took anything. So I'm just like, oh, the fuck connection. The connection is messed up, man.
We can hear you though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Radio Shack.
Radio.
Y'all see me? Yeah, and So she went on this rant about she didn't rant, but she was just like yeah, whatever, you can die, whatever. I'm just like, what? So I'm like, I don't think I'll drink. But she said, if you did or whatever, you could just wait an hour for you to start. So I went, man, I can't even say my story, man.
You still full of dope?
It's crazy. And then internet's acting up. I don't know what's going on. My internet's acting up. So I went in there. I finally talked to the nurse. She asked me some more questions. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So she's like, well, describe your mess. How did it come out? I was like, well, it was kind of light, but it was brown. Brown? Like brown like your hand or brown like my hand? I was like, more closer to my hand. And she's like, nah, that's not. It has to be clear. I said, clear. So she went and talked to the doctor. And the doctor came. Said, no, we can't take you today. You got to do one more day of that shit. So basically, they told me I was still full of shit. I'm like, really? Out of all that, you're still full of shit? Damn. So I had to go to Walgreens, get a whole bunch of Gatorade, all this Miralax laxative bullshit. So I'm taking it. I had to drink I had to put together a big pitcher, 64 ounces of Gatorade, mix that shit up. I had to take 2 laxative pills. And I tell you, I shitted about 30 fucking times.
Hey.
That's why I was dehydrated. Then I had to get up at 6 a.m. and finish the rest of the Gatorade that I had. And I went there, man. It was just like I was drained. And then I couldn't drink after a certain time, so I was dehydrated. So I get there, I'm like, yo, I didn't drink this time. Just get this shit over with. So I get in there and shit, and they couldn't find a fucking vein at first because I was dehydrated. They finally find one in my hand or whatever. They found one in my hand. They took me back there. This shit was the funny part. So I sit in there. They brought me into the room. Doctor came, introduced himself. Yeah, I'm going to be basically shoving the camera up your ass. That's basically what he said, but he didn't say it like that. So, and I don't get it why nurses do this shit. You ever notice that? Like when they about to stick you with a needle, just a little poke.
Yeah.
Man, and then it'd be a big ass, long ass needle. They stick it. So at this point, I already had the needle. They laid me down. They said, "Oh, you got to turn over the side." And then the lady, before she put the anesthetic into my IV, she said, "Oh, it's just gonna be a little spiciness in your IV."
Yeah. Yeah, I had that.
Remember, I was like, "Yo, this shit burned my hand. I couldn't pull my shirt."
You start. It feels like it's about to explode. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I seen it. Wait, why?
No, the shit that she put, I don't know what it was, the anesthesia shit, but she's like, it's gonna be spicy. She said spicy like that was gonna make it any better. It's just a little spice. It's a little spice in your IV. And when I tell you the fucking man, all I remember was like, yo, this shit burnt. Hold up, man, it burnt. Man, oh no, my head didn't even hit the pillow. My head was like, and then the person would be like, hey, you're done. I'm like, what the hell? I was swear to God, it was like 1 second. Yeah. It was like that. Like I remember my hand burning from that shit, and then my eyes closed and pulled me right back up. Like, yeah, you're done. I'm like,
so when you woke up, you seen the doctor with that cigarette? Like, yeah, you woke up.
They're putting away the baby oil.
Yeah, man. So
low sleepy head.
Nah, it wasn't that going on.
Hey, let me just say one thing.
I would encourage any people to do it when it's time to do it. It is rough. I don't know what Mook tried to take a picture like it was the best thing in the world. God damn it.
Throw it up in your sleep.
I didn't throw up though. He said I ain't throw up. I probably farted a few times, but I ain't throw up though.
Bro, taking that prep is literally the easiest thing you had to do. How'd you mess that up?
I know. I took it.
No, you
I
said
took
you
it.
didn't make you drink.
I took it, but I didn't shit enough. Even though I
Yeah.
shitted a lot, it wasn't enough.
You
They
do
don't know
look
what
thinner,
you're
though. I ain't gonna lie.
supposed to shit.
You look thinner on camera today.
Yeah, you had. I was full of shit. Like that's what Doc told me. Like you full of shit, man.
Like,
I'm like,
damn,
man.
But
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it is like that. Once I remember I was offering, I had my hat on, and I was like, "You want my hat?" She was like, "Nah, you good." Then I had the mask, the gas mask.
yeah.
The oxygen mask. I said, "Man, let me straighten up this." And next thing you know, I said, I got up. All I remember is doing like this, and next thing you know, I woke up like, "Oh, y'all done?"
Wait a minute, they let you have a procedure with your hat on?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like thinking in my head, like usually they
That
take
fast.
They're like, we ain't working with that end anyway. Whatever.
I shot a whole
You
rap
don't want
video.
to see that head.
And I was like,
that haircut.
Dave, but the difference is Mookie said he got his done at an adult store, so
Yeah. That's why you got the video of it and stuff. You
seen
know
the
what I'm
Godfather
saying?
of Harlem? Y'all seen the Godfather of Harlem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna
Mhm.
make a big
I'm talking about Big Buster.
Yeah.
You can open up that door.
But yeah, cause it was a very interesting experience, man. I never thought that I'd get turned around by the colonoscopy doctor because I still had too much shit.
yeah.
What is a
Going
good
on?
age to get that done?
Now,
I guess mid 40s.
no. Here's the
I
thing.
mean,
Here's
you
what I was
probably
told.
can ask the doctor about it.
You know why I got mine before mid-40s is because they were telling me that you can have them polyps at early, and by the time you touch your mid-40s, they can already turn like stage 1 and stuff like that. But the doctors would be like, wait till you mid-40s. You can have them ones like 38, 40 years old.
Mhm.
Now you let them
Mhm.
incubate and sit there. Now they growing up. Now you got stage 1.
Yeah.
Like that stage 1 is when they've been in there for like so long. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like at least you got you got your results right away. Yours is better than mine. I got to go in 5 years.
Damn.
And they told my mom before I even woke up, but I was good. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they-
talk to your mom, you good? No, I was like, oh, okay.
So let me ask you this.
When she told me what they was doing, they was like when they had you out, they was playing like basketball with you and shooting if they can make it in there.
I was knocked out, man.
So why is his longer than yours? Like, did they not go in
Because
further enough?
no,
Why
they
did
didn't
it not go in further?
Nah, he
You
didn't
gave
have
him
the
the 5 inches. You gonna give him the 10.
Oh, we only went at half age, so it's only 5 years.
Nah, you didn't have no polyps. I had 2 polyps. You didn't have none.
No, I had none.
Hey, but luckily because that week-long wait is the worst wait you ever gonna have because it's like because they got to go back to the lab. You got to go in. Then you got to be like because you don't know what the results are.
Yeah.
And you're just waiting, and then and if you got a doctor like mine who gonna be all serious coming in, I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
Yeah.
And if you get weak, man, yeah.
Yeah, he's just playing with your emotions right there. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
And you know it's crazy because the first doctor I got turned away from, the nurse kind of pulled me to the side, like, you know what, the doctor that we gonna set you over tomorrow, he's actually better than this one. So I was like, well, it worked out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy how they'll say that to you.
Yeah.
It was like if I was to have my mom do it, it'd be with the doctor you about to see tomorrow. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
They was like, this doctor's been through shit anyway. Oh man.
Yeah, that's my story. I was weak, and of course the internet they're trying to shut me down, y'all. But I'm still here. I made it.
Shit.
Everybody, hey, look, there's 3 more y'all. Y'all just gonna get some colons checked.
Word. I ain't
Listen,
gonna
you will not.
like listening to y'all, then seeing people lately having colon cancer and all that different type of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, man. Get that done.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
now. Anybody get done now, but in the future.
Just cause you never, if anything happens, you want to get it caught early and fix. Cause it's if you catch it
I
early
was
enough,
gonna do it.
you can cure it. If you catch it early enough, it's easy to cure.
Yeah, I know, but I'll do that in my early 40s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
what's that next
People are
year?
getting younger, but I've heard during the Super Bowl that you don't have to do all that stuff y'all did now. They can check in other ways through
That's
blood.
what I thought so too.
Yeah,
Like
they were
with
talking about that.
blood,
You know what? You know
blood.
something? They do have something where they can send you and you shit in a bag and send it back, but it takes longer. I think the process is longer that way. You better off just going to get that shit over with, to be honest.
Here's why that's
what
bad.
I was given that choice, and I was like, nah, just sign me up. I'll go and do that shit. Because they said they'll send you a kit, you shit in the bag and send it back, and then they test it, and you get results. I don't know how long that takes, and this is like, man,
It might take longer.
get this shit
The
over with.
longer
Do
it
you
takes,
really want to mess with your shit?
at Cologuard, they can't check for polyps. You got to remember that part. Polyps is where the disease is.
Yeah.
So they can't check for that with that.
Do you want to handle your shit?
Huh?
Do you
Oh,
want to? I ain't about to handle my turds. Hell nah.
Hold on. You pick up your dog shit.
Hey, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? You think I like doing that?
they're gonna be carrying it like this.
I swear to God, if I could teach her to fucking do that shit herself, I would, man.
But Pookie, I tell you this: they can check the prostate through the blood, though.
Oh,
They can check
They
that.
could.
You got to get your finger in.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta.
But Pookie liked that part though. I remember he had said that.
He said that.
you said Puka.
It tickles.
Man, hey, let's talk some. Speaking of anally probing, let's talk about some aliens, y'all.
Aliens. Word.
Oh man.
Hold on. You talking about the ones in the sky or the illegal ones?
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you. I'll tell you.
Damn.
You got the video.
I thought my computer was messing up. I'm scared.
Yeah, me too. For a second.
Seen them and they're not being kept in what is it? Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Man.
Mm.
What a dude he was talking to looked like Wolverine.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Speaking of anally probing, I mean, what y'all think about aliens?
So,
man? Did y'all always?
You know what's crazy? I was thinking earlier today. I'm trying to tell the short version of this because I was on a drive and it was a long drive, and I was thinking. So, due to the vast distances of the universe, right, and how long it would take to travel, how you can't achieve light speed because it's an impossible speed. I don't necessarily think aliens are traveling through space to come to Earth because it just
So what do you think?
We
right. So
Never mind.
So it would make more sense if there are aliens that it will be an interdimensional being rather than an interstellar being, right? Because our closest star system is mad far away. So the time it would take them to travel that distance in a spaceship, even at close to light speed, will be millions of years.
So okay. What about the real conspiracy of the flat earthers, where they believe that there's a flat plane with multiple sections of different planets or sections rather.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I know.
everyone has their own moon and sun type of deal or whatever they may have, but those beings are traveling. You get what I'm saying? Like
behind the ice wall.
Behind
behind the wall.
Yeah. I think as far as we seeing aliens and believing in aliens, I would think that will or more of a thing that could happen. Just like they're just on a part of the world that we don't know about, and then they travel here. Versus like Troy was talking about coming. Because here's the thing: we always give these aliens that they're more superior than we are for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And they can reach.
That's due to technology.
Yeah,
they would be far advanced than we are.
Who's to say that though? Why can't we be more advanced?
Here? If they're able to get here, and we can't get there, it says a lot.
No, that's my point I'm making. We give them that already. As far as us not knowing anything, you're saying it's always an alien that can reach us. It's never that we're the superior ones, because we're just saying hypothetically that we're always saying they're coming to us instead of they're out there. We always say, oh, they're visiting us because we give them superiority of pity.
Like they warn, like
like when it comes to the alien talk, man, how the way I look at it is like you got to have an open mindset about it. You can't just automatically be like, oh no, they don't exist. There is no possible way they can get here. What happened if it's a possibility they live in the in the ocean? Or what happens like what Pookie has said? There's other continents outside of our area, behind the ice wall. So sometimes I keep an open mind when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Just I don't know if you have Donald Trump's response to Obama's talking about that. And if you do, you'll see. You don't have it?
I don't got it. Go ahead.
You can see in the response, he's stating that's classified information. Now, it can go down. He was saying everything about what Obama is releasing that's classified information and blah, blah, blah. And then the next day he came out with I'm bringing out the alien files because everything him and Obama was speaking about. And as you notice, they never brought out those files.
No.
They never brought them out. I've never seen
even then, like this whole thing is like jumbled up if you think about it.
Yeah.
No one has literally seen an alien. We're only thinking alien from what the movie showed us what an alien looks like. An alien,
but there are some times that movies tell the truth. You know what I mean? But sometimes movies give you the answer, but they make it look like it's fake.
But what if the aliens look actually like us?
Right.
And
I heard that theory too.
I talked about Men in Black with that. I said they mentioned that in Men in Black. The aliens look exactly like us. You don't know.
That's what.
Look, if you think about history, right, and compared to like what aliens could be, when the Europeans sailed over here, right, and it was like we discovered this land, but there were Native Americans over there, but they don't tell you that they were also black people, Africans that were already over here, right?
Yeah, they never mentioned that.
What if these aliens, so we so-called seeing coming from another planet, were already here in the first place? You know what I'm saying? And now we're just so-called seeing them or discovering them, or whatever.
I really believe
what's? Oh, I'm sorry, Pope.
I really believe that they would look like us. Just being, I always think like you would look like the creator in a sense. We had to have come from literally something or anything possible.
About what you're saying, I heard the theory that like we're the actual aliens, like we're not the original beings as a part of this planet. We were.
I've heard of that theory.
Right. You remember?
I'm not sure how true it is, but definitely begs the question, like, because there's really no point of origin. We just exist.
You remember the movie Prometheus, right?
Prometheus,
I remember that movie. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Boom, right there.
Yeah.
I believe it's something like that.
So technically, would we be considered aliens to this planet since we're not the original habitants?
I mean, look at what we are. We're a shell. Our brain is really us. We're really our brain. This little, ball inside of us, attached to nerves. That's literally legit us.
But at the same time, the reason why I say you have to keep an open mind about it is because at the same time, it could be a cover up to something much greater. You know what I mean? Let's talk about aliens real quick to cover up something else.
AJ, let me tell you something. Obama threw Trump the biggest lob ever by saying that, because it's better to release alien files than the Epstein files.
Yeah,
true.
Biggest lob he gave Trump.
Yeah,
there was some pumps.
But that's why I said keep an open mind with everything. You know what I mean? You have to.
Yeah, I hear you. And that makes sense. No, that makes sense. Keep it open
things
mind.
get put out for a reason. I don't think there's any like mistake. A lot of times things are intentionally put out there to take your attention from other things.
Right. It's a reason. They're not gonna do it from the kindness of their heart. These people.
No. And that's why you haven't seen any alien files, all that different type of stuff, because it's many of things that's going on right now, and they just kind of just.
Right.
Go ahead,
so you telling me that whole thing in Miami was fake?
I could never say that. I can't.
What y'all talking about? When it was
the one in the mall.
Yeah. I don't know. Wasn't that like some huge thing though?
For 15 minutes, then they
they cut it off immediately. But why was it so many black cars out there? You know what I mean? Like FBI vehicle looking type vehicle.
They literally
never heard about it again.
Like black holes opened up in the mall and these beams came out of it. That should be like, all right, now we
see. Don't that sound like some interdimensional stuff right there?
Yeah, but they said black holes opened up in the middle in the whole of the mall,
but it wasn't
through it.
And the thing about it wasn't just one person saying it or two people saying it. It was multiple people saying the same story.
But you can't get one camera that caught it.
Yeah, that's another thing I was talking about. I mean, I was thinking about like there's multiple cameras inside of the mall, and you're telling me you can't get now one camera feed on this right here. You're hiding it.
Mind you, you got people that chase tornadoes for a living.
Yeah.
Not one person stayed around to just hide behind a chair and film whatever's going on, or some type of catch, because
wasn't they taking people's phones though that did it?
I don't know.
I can't remember, yo. I can't remember.
Well, they definitely would have snatched all the footage of that though. Like if they actually did catch an alien on camera, they snatch all that footage. Every camera on that area. That's the first thing they're going to do is get all that footage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell a person, if you made a copy of this, anything, we'll know and we'll get rid of you. But I think that's how deep that goes. They would not ever want to admit aliens exist on that level to the general public.
So why was that a big thing for those 15 seconds? Like,
it was everywhere, all across the news.
Well, so even if it was all right, so it didn't. If you think about it, you didn't really get anything from it, right? This is no difference from, we seen you pattern the lights in the sky. It was no different, really, because there's no definitive answer. You can't say definitively aliens exist or they don't. You just have a bunch of questions about something that happened, and you're speculating. Yeah. So it really doesn't matter.
What? Can I ask a question? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Do you think that's why they brought this AI in so fast?
From alien technology?
So now you can't believe anything. AI. It could be the plain truth, but nobody will believe it because everybody be like, it's AI.
That's why I keep telling everybody stop believing what you see on Instagram all the time, because look at this.
Everything's AI. And it's getting as time goes on, it's getting more difficult to tell them apart.
Yeah.
You know, and what 5-10 years from now, imagine what that will be.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be.
Y'all ever seen the running? You ever seen this
The
that
Running
movie, The
Man.
Running Man? That just
I
came
never
out?
I got a chance to see it, but I heard of the Running Man before.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I
so
did.
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
Yep,
it
I
just
seen it.
no, it just came out like last year.
Yeah, I know which one
Yeah,
you're
he was
talking
doing
about.
that game for his family. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was there.
so
Everybody had to
it,
come and kill him. Yeah.
yeah,
I
so
thought you were talking about the original one.
nah, I'm
Nah,
talking about
not
the
the
one that just
original
came
one.
out.
No,
So
it's a good movie.
he would do stuff like that because he's trying to win this game, but also he knows how corrupt this place is, so he's trying to shut him down, right?
Mhm.
So he has to make these videos, and he'll tell the truth on these videos. As soon as that video press send,
Yep.
it switches him
Yep.
up to where he's seeing something
They'll
totally
flip it to him. They'll be like, "I'm glad all those people were harmed and the baby."
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, even though he was trying to say something good, they kept flipping his words.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can
Everybody
see that.
was hating him. He running around. Everybody trying to get him. Yeah.
But I can see that they do stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know,
until they
in real
actually
life.
meet him, and then they be like, "Yo, it's you know." So, but you got to understand, they always want to control the narrative. They don't want you having free thought.
Mhm.
So they have to control everything. They have to give you, feed you what they want you to know. Because if you know too much, they lose that grip.
Well, what has happened with free thought in the past? What has always happened with free thought? Revolutions. I said, what has always happened with free thought? Revolutions.
Revolution.
Keep them busy. Don't let them
Mhm.
So
we don't get that. Few of them could wake up, cool, and just make it look like they're liars.
Yep, that's it.
That would fix it. So yeah.
Mhm.
So now everybody like, oh, you can't even tell nobody because you can't just go to a person that's going to church and be like, look, this is the proof Jesus did.
Yeah.
Like, that's AI.
Yeah. That's why like something real that actually happens to someone, no one believe them. They're like, oh, that's AI. That's AI. That ain't real.
Oh, his head got
you
splashed.
need to be real the
and
whole
he
time.
needs help. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's crazy in like 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. I give it. Well, shoot, I give it 5 years.
Yeah, I give it less than that.
5
Yeah.
years, yo. Everything is going to be different. Boy,
Mhm.
it's about to be a whole new world, boy.
I mean, look at movies now. They don't even be in the studio like that no more. They just be a green
Oh,
screen.
yo, it's
and
about
just-
to be crazy. Like, yo,
Well, let me ask
glad
you,
I lived when I lived.
what do you think is the main reason why a lot of people want to speculate to believe there's aliens or whatever? Like, do you think like people want hope for something different or what?
I see it like this. If they prove that aliens is, I think that would definitely release the religion grip that they have on society. That would definitely be questioned.
I would answer a lot of questions. I mean, yeah, I would answer a lot.
Look at that though. That's always been the case with everything. Look at, I mean, I know our background is Christianity, but look even back then when they used to talk about angels and stuff like that, there had to be a higher power from anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's deeper than that because if you think about it, man, we are not the only beings that is in existence. It has to be other things.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. People have that question, like, what else exists other than us? We're not this one planet, and you got all this empty space, and we're just the only ones that exist.
And we the only one that lives.
Yeah, I don't
and all that stuff.
You got Pookie drinking over there for that.
It's just juice. I should have poured it myself.
That's just juice.
You gotta stop drinking that Listerine, man.
If I ever asked that a question, I used to ask people on the podcast all the time, like, and this used to be a fun thing, like sort of question, nothing serious, but it was like I always ask them at the end of the podcast, would you rather go to explore outer space or would you rather explore the deepest part of the ocean? So you should get their response.
Same thing.
I'm sorry, what did you guys say, Mo?
The same
I said,
thing.
well, would you rather explore? I think I might, because you said that before. I think I may have.
Yeah,
asked you.
I was saying, yeah.
I used to ask people would they explore the outer space, most outer space, or deepest part? And
I mean, are we? Is the outer space a return trip, or are we just out there?
it can be turned. It's just however you want to go explore. You're a cartoon character. You can go as far as you want to go.
Well, both
I'll go
places.
space.
I would go space too.
Both places have no oxygen, so.
Well, you said you're a cartoon character. That means you can breathe in space.
Yeah. I would rather go see what's all out there in the solar system. And but you know, and it's just that's just what I say. It could be you can go to
Like
deepest part of the
I
ocean.
honestly, I want to know, is there end to it?
Is there an end
Yes.
to it?
I think that's yeah.
That's a good question, though. That really is.
Into what?
Or if you keep going long enough, if you go for 6 billion years, would you just come right back around and see Earth again?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm.
Or
How many versions of Earth is out there, though? I know, like I said, I know we are not the only thing in existence in this big universe and all this. I believe there is definitely more to what's out there. We only know what we know or think we know.
Yeah.
That's the big emphasis on what we think we know, because our best estimate based on what we can scan.
Yeah, and you were given everything you think you know were given to you. Like here's your options.
Mm-hmm.
You got a shoestring, a paperclip, and a piece of gum, and now make your
Well,
and see, that's another thing too, because you hear a lot about these secret societies, and then they talk about the level of knowledge that they have.
Yeah,
which I guess elevates them to a certain degree because of the amount of knowledge that they have, which I'm assuming it's knowledge that we've never heard of or never known to be true or anything. So it's like these secret societies are formed based on the knowledge that most of us don't know. We'll never know.
You have to, just the way that society works and like the levels of, basically rank of life, like, how we kind of have the cows that we eat off of and, the stuff that we have in order. Just imagine if they had a conscience, if they understood on the same level of consciousness as we are and understood what the fuck we doing. You think things would be flipped, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like that same thing. Like you have to keep them asleep at a certain level. Just give them what they want. Like what they just keep keep them what we want. So you can keep
AJ. You farted.
No, I ain't fart. My dog farted.
Yeah, cause he gave you the boo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I tell you the scenario? Let me tell you the scenario I had in my head, because I think Pookie, I think you said it maybe last week or the week before, something about we only see the world digitally. They saying it's the world, but we only see it digitally, which is I was like, But then I'm looking at the conversation we have right now, and I'm thinking, check this out. Earliest forms of mankind, right? We come out. There's already these beings here, right? And they're saying, look, we'll give you this technology. We'll give you these secrets. Keep your family in charge of all of humanity. You only tell them this. What we need to know, mine us, give us our resources, oil, gold, all the stuff that we don't see that they keep mining. This is what we need. You mine this stuff for us. You get this for us. We'll keep you in power. Look, you say that the world is round and this is all what's on the world. You don't tell them nothing.
Do what you need to keep them asleep.
And give us our resources.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I gave him the blueprint.
I mean,
yes, it's exactly like that.
It's just what if.
Exactly like that. It's exactly.
You think about like ancient Egypt and all this and that. Like a lot of that stuff that's out there has never been replicated. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, and it's like if you think of the modern day technology and the stuff, how advanced, we're still not able to replicate this out there. That says a lot about, especially I think in a lot of ways it's beyond this planet. A lot of that stuff, and I think that's why in a lot of ways it can't be replicated.
Let me ask: do you believe in Atlantis?
Underwater?
Yeah.
I believe everything that's myth was based off something in reality. So whether it's Atlantis how it is, it's based off of something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Only reason why I asked, because they had a lot of technology supposedly at Atlantis, and some people believe that they got it from what you saying, folks? From extraterrestrial.
Where do you think they got? I can't remember the dude's name, like Neymar off of Black Panther. Remember the guy that was in the water?
Yeah.
Namor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they, they're telling you something. So I actually, cause like I said, so above, so below. Everything's the same. So they have stuff all over the place. Like it's stuff in the ocean. Like they're
Oh yeah, most
it's
definitely.
people in the earth. I think it's people living literally in the earth.
That's the reason why they can't.
Really
That's the reason why they can't discover the whole entire ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just it's boundaries, just like the ice walls. You got boundaries. It's probably like treaties that they made with the water people. I don't know.
You ever seen the lakes that they find underneath the certain parts of the ocean or something like that, and they can't go through?
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, that's crazy that a lake form underneath another body of water.
And you seen Little Mermaid, a Jamaican crab?
Mermaid. Everything is based off of something.
Word.
I always thought, you know how they used to talk about fallen angels and stuff like that in the Bible. I was like, what if all these fallen angels were actually the myths of the Greek gods, the Egyptian gods, and these North mythology? They was like, they landed in whatever part of the earth they were at, and they were like, oh yeah, we're the gods of this Egypt, we're the gods of that, but they were like, the fallen angels or whatever.
It's a possibility. You don't know.
So knowing this information, all of what you're saying is true. What do you do now with your life? Knowing the information now has come out, ta-da, we fooled you. What do you do now?
Oh, if I find out
like everything, like okay, they were treating us like the cows we eat burgers with.
Yeah.
Now we know we were being used for energy. We were supposed to be infinite beings, but your battery has been drained so much, not even knowing, and you're getting sucked up like as you're aging. You think it's normal. You think it's normal. Like, hey, I'm supposed to come here, get all old and crumple down and go back to the earth and come back and get all old and then realize like, yo, I'm not supposed to age. Like I have the power to remain healthy because your body, like I said, it's designed to save your life. Like your cells alone shows like you're infinite. Like you're supposed to be here. And they shrunk your mind to believe that this is a small little planet and you have to go. You can't keep you here. It's too many people.
Yeah. Remember, you ever seen the movie that new Transformers that came out? T1.
Nah,
so
that's literally the basis of that movie. Like, they're born without their spark. There's like, we were the ones that never had the spark. They told them that they taken from them as they were born.
Yeah.
And they were forced
so if it came to light that something like what you were describing to me was the thing that we were supposed to be more than what we are, and someone is manipulating our existence, the world would go into chaos. That would dismantle everything. And I don't think the masses could handle that. I don't think people would just lose their minds, right? Because there will be no more. There's nothing else holding us together after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's what I said. That's the mechanism to keep everything in line, to keep everything in that drawer, keep it organized, and just keep it there. Kind of, boom. This is religion. This is this. Now you have reason. Now you have, you know what I mean, giving you.
Yeah.
They're keeping you asleep. They're giving you those pills just to keep you asleep, keep you in order. Kind of. I don't know, but it has to happen. You have to have some sort of order, I guess.
Well, so religion does play that role of keeping people in order, right? Even with the morality of this life and the consequences of the next life. So, you live virtuous, righteous life, you'll be rewarded in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then if somehow you were able to get the majority of the people to believe there is no afterlife, or it's just this existence right here, and you don't got nothing else after that. Yeah, that's gonna be chaos.
You got nothing to lose.
You got nothing to lose.
So
You ain't got
you
nothing to
think
lose.
it's best to not know the truth?
At this point, yes. I think
Red
if
pill,
the knowledge
blue pill,
wasn't withheld,
red pill, blue
if the
pill.
knowledge wasn't withheld all this time, we could have built a society with just whatever, but not now. Not now.
So you don't think people
Everybody not the
ever
same.
know the complete truth?
I think it's less people
What
who
happened?
can more than could handle it.
I was just saying.
Yeah, I don't think people can.
You don't think the world will ever know
I don't
the
think people
truth?
can handle the truth.
Do I think the world will ever know the truth? It's possible, but
Ever.
there's so many. There's so many gatekeepers to information. Like I definitely do believe that there is an information about who we are that is held from us.
Yeah.
Right? I just do believe that, right? But with the dynamics of people who believe because the power they hold that they're superior to others, and they want to maintain that status, they will hide that for as long as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For that truth to come out that they hold, we would have to topple that somehow. Right? But you can't really topple that control without unraveling all of society.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they're dictating what society is and what all this other stuff, once you topple them, then what?
So do you think your answer that it's going to be different answers or different responses to that question based off status? A rich man be like, man, keep it real sad. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But that poor man
Right.
break this down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would want to know, right? I would want to know.
I would want to know too.
But there's people who would love to keep their head buried in the sand. Like this is working for me. Right? I don't red or blue pill or green pill, whatever the matrix thing was. You can either get enlightened or you can just stay where you at. And
as long as it's a good life, cool. Keep me where I'm at. Cool.
yeah.
But damn, you in the streets, boy.
What?
But I don't think enough people. I don't think you could get enough people in the world together who want to know it and are willing to do what it takes to know it. Because
so you think it's like on the level of what I was talking about, like cows on the farm. You think they really want to know what the heck is going on? Hey, just keep me in this box feeding my grass.
and that's but honestly, if that's how we are, right? So if you look at how people are managed, right? You go and you go and get all your stuff, right? You get your house, your car, and you have all your things that make you feel important, that make you feel good, and you spend the rest of your life trying to maintain or get more stuff. That is your essential existence. Every day you wake up, I don't want to lose my house, so I gotta pay my mortgage. I don't want to lose my car, so I gotta pay my car note. I gotta make sure this is, and you just spend all your time maintaining your stuff.
Yeah.
So what you're saying basically is the essential rat race that keeps everybody occupied to where there's no time to think about what is what.
Right.
Because your conversation about surviving and having to do all this extra stuff.
Keep them busy.
Right. And I would even push it further by saying the current economic status, where all the rising costs of everything, is to put you further into the rat race. Because I think what happened with the system, too many people got too much money. Y'all start getting money and y'all start thinking about too much in government and trying to help out this, and so y'all becoming social justice warriors. And nah, we don't want y'all thinking about that. Y'all not thinking enough about survival. You got to be thinking from one billing cycle to the next, and that's all your concern should be. How are you gonna make it from month to month?
Yeah.
We don't want you thinking about this other stuff. We don't want you thinking too deeply about politics. Nah, don't be looking over here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember?
No. I was agreeing with you. I was like, they want to keep you in that poverty loop.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to work, a good, no more than 40 hours, 5 days a week, and I'm good. Now they want, on Saturday, work 18 hours, 6 to 4:30, all that bull. I'm like, what?
Is it mandatory?
Why, for what you said, Troy, is exactly for what you said.
Yeah.
You're
Keep
exactly
you
right.
busy, man. Keep you busy. And that's why I said, would you want to know the truth?
I feel like
I was just the type of person I am. I would still want to know. I would still want to know.
I would definitely want to know.
Yeah, I would definitely want to know.
Definitely. What are you like teasing us, like showing us that little box of what like they got those glasses on and they're just feeding you what they want you to know.
What they want you to see.
Yeah, like everything we know could be completely off. Just
But if you think about this, you think about universal law. They have to tell us, but they don't have to. They have to tell. I mean, they have to tell us, but they can show us however they want to show us, and it's still up to us to interpret it whether it's true or not. Because they can put it out there, and we can automatically just see it and won't accept it and think it's this. It's like, hey, we told you, but we can tell you in any form or fashion we want to. It's still up to you to interpret what's real and what's not.
Right.
Let's be really honest. There's only 2 people on this podcast that really want to know the truth, and that's me and Boo. You know why? Because we got the colons checked. The only ones that want to know the truth on here.
I'm so proud of y'all, man.
Before we go, I want to get y'all opinion on one more little video real quick. Let me know what y'all about this.
The blacker the berry is, sweeter the juice. You know what I'm saying?
Weird.
Like you. I'm no better than
well, okay.
I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
Right.
Now, my question: because internet went off on the racism, right? Was he one of the Democrats again, trying to say we can't get IDs, we don't know how to use computers, or was he trying to relate to I'm not just above you man?
When I seen the video when you had showed it, he pretty much how the way he was speaking on, to me personally, was like he was trying to call us dumb as Black individuals, that we're dumb, low IQs and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just like you guys. I had what do you say, a 260 or something like that?
960 on that SAT.
Yeah. So basically, you kind of calling us.
Yeah, everything had to do with basic stuff like reading, taking a test.
So I mean, if you look at, so how he derives his thought, right? He's getting statistics and information fed to him, right? And if he's seeing that Blacks graduate high school at this rate, and they go to college at this rate, and these are their SAT scores. So, and this is the information that he is fed to formulate those thoughts.
Mhm.
So therefore, he thinks he's relating when he's really just being very insulting.
Yeah. Yes.
Typically, like a typical Democratic politician trying to get the black vote.
Yeah.
They always find a way to be condescending, and it's just terrible to me. I hate how they try to relate to black people. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I agree. We can't. I remember one. I can't remember who it was, but it was like we don't know even where to find a library or how to use a computer or telling
What
us
was
we need
that
an ID to vote. We can't get. That's racist. Because it's making us get an ID. Like everybody needs an ID to do anything.
And who did he make really? Who do you really want to make feel good that you're basically saying you're a dumb politician? You're the one out here making decisions that affect people's lives, and you want to say you're a dumb politician? Like, come on now, that's not what
he's saying. He can't read.
That's not what.
So he was like,
pretty much.
I'm stupid like y'all.
Word.
Yeah.
You know what he should have ended it with? You know what he should have ended with? If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
You ain't black. Yeah.
They really said, "Yeah, you did good on that one. We got to put that out ASAP."
ASAP.
Then the black dude over there, he just nodding and grinning and.
I know. I see.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's what I said, like,
if you think about it in a sense, the best way to do it is just let them expose themselves, because that's all he did.
Yeah.
Expose himself.
I don't think
most of them do that.
Last thing, you would think hearing something like that would wake up the masses. It's like, what the way you just say? You would think, and then you would be like, "No, we starting our own party. This is what we doing. We putting that line right in the same." I mean, like you would think, like we just laugh at it.
Pookie, can we go back to what we were saying earlier? If you knew the truth, you know what I'm saying? How would you want to know the truth if you had the truth right in front of you? It's right there in front of you.
Okay, Troy, what's that scenario?
What's up? What do you say?
Of the black community understanding, hearing that message, you by a Caucasian man, you ain't black if you don't vote for me.
I don't know, dude. What's the scenario?
Huh?
You want me to explain it?
Like black people, like, we're starting our own political party for us.
I don't think that happens. I think when people hear those messages, first of all, they like the candidates regardless, whatever their reasoning is. So they filtering that information or what he said through their feelings, through their thoughts, and they're not hearing it the way objectively.
Mm-hmm.
They're hearing it with a bias. A favorable bias to that candidate. So him saying I'm a 960 guy, that relates to them. That makes him relatable. Oh, he's not some big genius. And, I'm not a genius either. So
he understands us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But not
so
really
it does. So it's
of it.
Yeah. So it's not inspiring a feeling of he just basically called us dumb.
He just called us stupid.
And we laugh at that.
Yeah, because they laugh in the audience too.
Yeah,
in the audience.
Now, he's relating to us, right? By saying he got 960 on his SATs. You got a white guy makes a 960 on his SAT guy that makes a 960. Who becomes governor? I sitting right in the chair.
White guy. Yeah.
Right now. What are you relating to? What are we relating to?
It's crazy. Like you clearly see that you are being manipulated.
Yeah.
When they can slap you in your face and you still dance. Like that's just crazy. Let me stop talking now.
But that's the way they got people conditioned.
Don't you dare.
That's how they got a condition.
Yeah.
And you know what? And even to The way I look at it too, the SATs, what is the metrics on that as far as your real intelligence? My thing is, it looks like from an SAT standpoint, it's more so about memory, not actual intelligence.
Yeah.
It's about what you can remember from your previous years in school. What do you remember? That's all it is, if you think about it.
And you know what the SATs? You remember that movie? What's that movie? Was it Insurgent? And
I know that they
go into their position. Like,
yeah.
From their scores.
Yeah.
Scored 69. So you're a janitor.
Mm-hmm.
You scored 78. So you're an officer. You know, you kind of your ranking, and it just seems like
an enforcer or something like that.
But yeah, you would figure the one they would consider of higher intelligence, they would want more control over them, so they'll put them in higher positions. Like, hey, we'll give you the highest position. That way, we'll have a closer eye on you, and you will have more,
keep them
more control and authority over everybody else that is not as intelligent as you.
Lower intelligence, easier to command. Keep the smart, the ones with the higher IQ.
Yeah, keep them close.
They're the ones that can break free.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell y'all about what I think about the teachers getting replaced with AI?
No.
I never shared that with y'all.
I remember you said something about it. But
nah, what's your thoughts?
So I could foresee it, especially with the rate that teachers are quitting. Inevitably, they'll introduce AI into the school systems, where they'll basically hand your kid a tablet or a device of some sort, and the lessons will be taught through that device, right, via AI. And from the second that your child starts engaging with that thing, it is collecting data. It is storing that data. It is forming profiles of the child's intellect, their ability to problem solve and adjust, and all the metrics that they want to evaluate a person. And that's going to be your new aptitude test. Your social aptitude. Right. That's gonna.
Hey, Pooh.
5-10 years.
Now my daughter, her school has that now.
Dang.
It's not. They still have teachers, but they do all their everything. They do all their lessons, everything on the tablet. So even if they're not in school, like the days that they got in school, everybody's assigned a tablet that they go home with, that they do work on. They do work on the tablet.
Yo, Pooh.
Yo.
You remember Kenan and Kel when they had that episode when they was like, "Yo, we about to go to
He was like, okay, like, you know.
Mm-hmm. And they went down, sat down in their bed real quick, like, everything with TV screen. Like that's what like it's about to go to.
Yeah. All those movies tell you, like, it's so many of those futuristic movies, year 2048, and be like completely different. We live the greatest era ever.
Yeah, we did. To me, we did.
Like just our just being able to be at the,
I love you.
All the hard stuff of adapting to the world. We bypassed all that to get to like this portion where we lived. It was cool. It was perfect. I could not have been blessed to be landed in this pile of goop with you guys. Okay.
I'm telling you, man. Last time she said something, she was like, her era was the best era. No, ma'am. Our era was the best.
Talking about
era.
like just in existence, like even like because like the earlier days was rough. I know they had to go through.
Yeah, they had it rough. They had it bad.
So we had that portion where we were still kind of a crossbreed of kind of
technology
going from working with our hands to starting
we're X. You ever heard that term, Xennials? We're a mix of Gen X and the Millennials, but we're in between.
Yeah,
I've heard that term too. Yeah. They said how we were able to adapt to both ends, but we're not totally fit in on each end, but we're able to adapt to each side. Yeah, we had the early part of it, and then everything started to change over, we were the first, you know what I mean, to experience that. So it kind of has us between.
You know how weird it sounds to tell somebody I was born in the 1900s?
I know. That shit is weird.
But think about think about Boo and Thor in the 1800s. That first year after slavery.
First year of slavery. That's one.
It had to be rough for them, man. Had to go out and get it on their own. That first year.
He said, 1800s.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one.
That's respect.
Oh man.
But, hey, this is a good show, man. I think this is a good spot.
Yeah, I gotta get my internet back. Right. I know it's freezing up. I was doing a robot freezing.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I know
you good.
You ain't do the karate movie though. You ain't do the karate.
No, it just froze like.
Yeah, man. But hey, thanks once again for kicking it with us. Y'all need to start commenting on our stuff. Like as live, YouTube, comment on Facebook,
like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what to do.
Yeah,
tell us if we crazy sound the way we sounded. Something to think about. And also, the votes are still in. Get Mookie to shave his hair.
Put the ones in the chat.
Votes are still in. Put the ones in the chat. All right, we campaigning. Get the hat off and come home. Tell them.
Hey.
Get the hat off and come home campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you notice it's only 3 of us with hats on. Time to come on home.
Save a hat.
We're gonna see if AJ and Boo go to Turkey or not. You know, should they go to Turkey, get it back? I don't know.
Only turkey I'm having is one time a year. Oh, Friendsgiving.
Get some hymns. Man, this was a good one, man.
Yeah. Brought to you by Hymns.
Yeah.
All right.